Hey, how's it going everybody? In this video, we're gonna learn styles in HTML. So let's get started. And if you wouldn't mind, please help me out by smashing the like and subscribe button. So what the style attribute does in HTML is it adds some visual looks to our elements. So let's look at an example. Let's write something in a paragraph tag. Let's write P for paragraph. And let's write this is a style tag. Like that. And as we can see, there is nothing special about it. So let's say we want to change the color of the text. So to do that, we're gonna go to the first tag and then write style. And here we have the style. And inside the quotation marks, we're gonna change the color. So to do that, we're gonna write color and click this one. And then we want to change the color to our desired one. Let's say we want to change it to red. So we're gonna write red. And there we go, we have our red text right here. So let's look at another example. So let's write an h1 tag. And inside that, let's write this is code dude. Let's say we want to make it green. So to do that, we're gonna use the style attribute again. Like that. Click enter. And then we're gonna change the color to green, like that. Now if we see, the color is now green. So let's look at another example. So let's say we want to add another text in another paragraph tag, and then we want to say subscribe to code dude, like this. So as you can see, no one's gonna subscribe if they see this. So let's add some styles to it. So let's say we want to make it tomato color. So let's write style and color. Let's write tomato, this one. So here we can see there's a nice reddish color. So if someone sees this, they're definitely gonna subscribe the channel. So the next style we're gonna learn is the background color. So let's write something again. Let's write something in a h2 tag this time. Let's write this is my first website, like this. So let's say we want to make the background color a pinkish color. So to do that, we're gonna go to the first tag and then write style. And in here we can choose background color from here. And let's say we want to make it pink, like this. Now if we come to our website, we can see our text is highlighted in pink. So let's look at another example. Let's write a paragraph tag, and then let's write welcome to code dude webpage. Now let's style this as well. So let's set the background color to let's say gray. Style background color. Let's write gray. There we go. Now if we come to our web page, we can see the background color is now gray. Let's look at another example. Let's use some very small text this time. Let's use h6. Now if we write something, subscribe. Yep, there we go, there's our small subscribe button. Let's say we want to make it a subscribe button, so this is gonna be red. So let's add our style and then set the background color to red. Now as we can see, this is our subscribe button right now. So that's how background colors work. So the next style we're gonna learn is gonna be the font size. So let's create another tag. Let's write this a paragraph tag, and then let's write this is gonna be a big text. So as we can see, this is not a big text yet, so let's make it big. To do that, we're gonna use the style attribute again, and inside the quotations we're gonna write font size. So here I have the font size. Let's make it 24 pixels. That's pretty big. So as we can see, our font size is now big. So we can make it a lot bigger. So let's say 32 pixels. So as we can see, this is now way bigger than the before. So let's look at another example. Let's say we want to add a subscribe button this time as well. So let's write another paragraph tag, and then let's write subscribe like this. Let's say we want to make this bigger and red as well. So to do that, we're gonna go to the first tag and then write style as normal, and then we're gonna write color to, let's say, white. Now let's go and put the background color as red. And you can see this is not appearing because the background color is also white. So let's set the background color to red. And then now we can see this is now here again. And let's say we want to make it a little bigger as well. So after separating this with the quotation marks, let's write the font size. Here's the font size. Let's make it from here larger. There we go. This is a big subscribe button right now. So yeah, that's how our font size work. So the next style we're gonna learn is the text alignment style. So let's write some text again. Let's write something in a paragraph tag, and then let's write this is a centered text. I think I misspelled. Yep, that's right. So if we go to the first tag and then write style as normal, and then write text hyphen align. There we go. So here we can choose a lot of things. So this time we're gonna use the centered one as we have written center. So let's click this. So as you can see, the text is now centered. So let's look at another example. Let's write something in the paragraph tag again. Let's write this will go to the left like this. Now as you can see, this is by default to the left, and you can also do it using the style attribute. So let's see how to do it. So here now, if we go and write text align, if we write left, and it's not going to change because it's by default to the left. So let's write something that's going to go to the right. So let's write P. This text is gonna go to the right like this. So this is not to the right, as we can see. So to make it go to the right, we have to add the style tag again. Let's write style and text align, and we have to click right. Now if we see, the text is now going to the right. So let's do something fun this time. Let's make another subscribe button. Let's write P, and let's write subscribe like this. So let's say we want to make it go to the center and then change its font color to white and the background color to red. So let's add our style attribute, and then let's set the color to white first like this. And we have separated with a semicolon already. Now let's set the background color is gonna be red. Alright, now as we can see, our text is not to the middle yet. So to do that, we're gonna use the text align center. There we go. Now we have a subscribe button which is in the center. So that's how our text alignment works. So the next style we're gonna learn is gonna be the font family. So first of all, let's write some text in a paragraph tag. Let's write this is my second website like this. Now a font family changes the font of the text. So let's say we want to make it sans serif. So to do that, we're gonna go to style again and then write font family. And then here we can choose a lot of them. So let's say we want to use the sans serif one. So if we go here, and now we can see that font is now changed to sans serif. So let's look at another example. Let's add another paragraph tag, and then let's write this is Roboto like this. Now if we add our style attribute and change the font family to Roboto. So as we can see, the font changed to Roboto this time. So let's look at another example. Let's create another H1 tag. Let's write this is code dude. And then let's change the font to a random one. Let's write style, font family. Let's choose this one. Let's see what it does. So as we can see, the font is now changed, and that is how our font family works. So that's it for today's video. If you liked it and want to appreciate my effort, you can click the like button and subscribe if you think HTML is fun.